Hello, Lib Dem Podcast listeners and viewers. I've teamed up with a good friend of mine to read the Lib Dem Manifesto and put it into specially made episodes just for you. Each episode will be a different chapter, so you can take it in bite-sized chunks or choose a particular chapter you want to listen to. I'll release all these episodes in one go, so you might have to scroll back through your podcast feed to actually find the particular episode you want, or go back to the start and then listen to them one after another. If you like what we're doing here at the Lib Dem Podcast, doing innovative things like getting an audio version of the manifesto ready for you to go right to your devices, do consider following us on social media, or even better, go to our Patreon account and throw us a little bit of money every month. We get absolutely zero money from the National Party to do this podcast. We do it out of the love of helping you guys and getting more Lib Dems elected. But that's enough from me. We'll get to the manifesto, and good luck and good campaigning.
Our fair deal. In so many ways, things in our country are broken. The economy, the National Health Service, the climate, the housing market, all are in crisis after years of Conservative neglect. Schools are crumbling and clean rivers seem a thing of the past. The Conservatives have wrecked our relationship with our nearest neighbours in Europe, and our political system is simply not fit for purpose. Millions of people feel powerless and excluded. It doesn't have to be this way. Britain has overcome big challenges before, and we can do it again now. For more than 150 years, Liberals and Liberal Democrats have led the fight for a fair, free and open society, championing free trade, introducing the state pension and free school meals, laying the foundations of the welfare state and the NHS, legalising same-sex marriage, and taking urgent action to tackle the climate emergency. Today, our fair deal would give everyone the power to make the most of their potential and real freedom to decide how they live their lives. It would call the overpowerful to account. It has 5 key themes. 1. A fair deal on the economy. Everyone deserves the chance to get on in life, see their hard work properly rewarded, and realise their hopes for the future. Businesses and entrepreneurs should be supported to create worthwhile jobs in every part of the UK. Liberal Democrats will invest in renewable power and home insulation to drive a strong economic recovery, bring down energy bills, and create clean, secure, well-paid new jobs. We will put people first, investing in more apprenticeships and new lifelong skills grants. We will overhaul parental leave to give families more choice and flexibility over how to juggle work and home life. We will support entrepreneurs, back small businesses, and reform business rates to help our high streets. We will make Britain a world leader in the new infrastructure, businesses, and technologies needed to tackle climate change. We'll fix the public finances with the utmost care and responsibility. We will fix the UK's broken relationship with Europe and tear down the Conservatives' damaging barriers to trade. 2. A fair deal on public services. Everyone should receive the care they need when they are ill or frail, and a helping hand when they fall on tough times. A strong NHS, open to all, regardless of wealth, gives people the freedom they need to live their lives as they choose. Every child deserves the best possible start in life. We know that education is the best possible investment in our country's future. Liberal Democrats will give everyone a new right to see a GP within 7 days or 24 hours if it's urgent, with the extra doctors needed to make it happen. We'll invest in improving public health, expanding early access to health services, and fixing social care. We'll give every child the support they need with more specialist teachers, free school meals for all children in poverty, and a dedicated mental health professional in every school. We'll repair the broken safety net that currently consigns so many to poverty. We will restore community policing and ensure that every burglary is properly investigated. And we will fund public services through fair taxes, such as reversing the Conservatives' tax cuts for big banks. 3. A fair deal on the environment. Everyone should be able to enjoy the benefits of our wonderful natural environment. and our children should inherit the future they deserve. We must act now, locally, nationally, and globally. The UK can lead the world with innovation and ingenuity while boosting the economy and enhancing everyone's quality of life. Liberal Democrats will hold big companies to account by giving them a duty to protect the environment, including banning water companies from dumping raw sewage into rivers, lakes, and coastal areas. We will put tackling climate change at the heart of a new industrial strategy. We'll cut emissions and bills with an emergency home energy upgrade programme. We will drive a rooftop solar revolution and invest in clean energy, transport and industry. We will restore nature and tackle toxic air pollution. And we will provide skills training, incentives and advice to help families and businesses with the transition to net zero. 4. A strong United Kingdom and a fair international order. Liberal Democrats are proud internationalists. We believe that our country and our people thrive when we are open and outward-looking. The UK can be an incredible force for good when it stands tall on the world stage, and both the COVID pandemic and Vladimir Putin's illegal war in Ukraine show that events beyond Britain's borders inevitably become our concern. Liberal Democrats will immediately fix our broken relationship with Europe, forge a new partnership built on cooperation, not confrontation, and move to conclude a new comprehensive agreement that removes as many barriers to trade as possible. We will stand up to authoritarianism by championing the liberal, rules-based international order. We will reverse the Conservatives' damaging cuts to the army and international development. We'll work across borders to provide safe and legal routes to sanctuary for refugees and tackle common threats such as human trafficking, cybercrime and terrorism. 5. A truly fair democracy. Every person matters. Liberal Democrats believe that basic rights and dignity are the birthright of every individual to be respected, cherished and enhanced. Everyone should have equal power in our democracy and be able to hold all members of Parliament properly to account. Liberal Democrats will introduce proportional representation for electing MPs and local councillors in England and cap donations to political parties. We will shift power out of the centre in Westminster and Whitehall so local decisions are made by and for the people and communities they affect. We will demand higher standards of behaviour from government ministers by enshrining the ministerial code in law. We will champion the UK's Human Rights Act and resist any attempts to weaken or repeal it. Our goal is to transform the nature of British politics itself, to make it relevant, engaging and responsive to people's needs and dreams. Promoted by Liberal Democrats. 1 Vincent Square, SW1P 2PN.